OSACA 2024 has come and is dusted already. As the convener for this year, briefly tell us, just briefly tell us the story so far, sir.
Yeah, OSACA 2024, like you rightly christened it, is our annual event where we showcase our farmers and their produce. Not only that, we also showcase our culture in this system, because you know that Ondo State has 18 local government that spread across from the south to the north. And definitely you can see within Ondo State you can travel as much as 400 kilometers, and that is to show the different strata of weather or the climate, and then also the culture that spread across the state. So which is our annual event where we showcase the farmers, showcase their products, showcase our culture, and we want everybody in the world, like it is going gradually. That of you can see that of this year, it was grandiose. We are looking at it next year to be more, so that people will come from all over the world to see Ondo State, to see that really when we say we are agriculturists, let them see what we are producing, and let them see truly that these people are ready to farm in the nation.
All right, moving forward, sir, the passion, the intention, the take to be part of great agriculturists is written all over you. But, sir, do you think that Ondo State is really ready for that right now?
Very, very ready. From Mr. Governor to all the farmers, we are very, very ready. Our readiness cannot be overemphasized, in the sense that the governor himself is farmers friendly, because the little time he has spent in the office, he has demonstrated to the farmers that really he really wants to use agriculture as a stepping stone to develop Ondo State.
Right.
And because of that, we the farmers, we are ready for him, and we want to make sure that he too did not relent or go back in his promise for the farmers, because what we needed in this area is a little help, a living environment like we normally call it, the roads to our farms, the security of our farmers, the little infrastructures that is necessary for our children to go to school, for our women to go to the antenatal hospital, cottage hospital around us, power, water. This little thing that can make us stay in the farm, that will not make us be running up and down, is what we are asking the government to do for us. If these are available in our communities, then other things like implement to work more, to produce more, equipment and other things like that, like fertilization and other things, we can partner with the government. We don't, these things, when we are looking at it and say somebody is talking and say they want something to be given to them free. Not everything is free. No, we don't want this thing to be given to us free. We want the government to be our guarantor for good loans at a very low interest rate, that we allow farmers to leverage and then farm for the nation. Feed us, feed the people. Because if the loan is there, we will take the loan, we will buy our equipment. If the equipment is there, we can hire the equipment. We can, because it is very wrong when you see a farmer who has only maybe 50 hectares of land, and you say you are giving him a tractor. How many years will it take him to pay back the tractor? If you say you want to give it for a cluster, who is going to be the first person to use it? So it is when the farmers, they will be able to buy or leverage to what it is necessary for them for their farm. They will not be saying, okay, they must give us this one because they are giving to Mr. A. Why can't they give to Mr. B? Why can't they give to Mr. What Mr. A need, Mr. B may not need it, Mr. C may not need it either. So, but if it is by exigency, that is, I as a farmer, I know what I need,
yes,
and the government is there to, I can leverage, I can hire from the government, or I can take loan from any bank or anywhere, yes, and the government guarantee for me to pay back that loan will not be a problem. because I know that this is what I need and this is what I want to spend it on and this is what I want to generate from it, and I will have done all my analysis, and if need be all the analysis can be deposited with the government, and then they put their extension officers to monitor what I am doing, and at the end of the day food will be surplus all over the place. The small equipment, like people are saying, that is all these hand tools that we can use, hand power tillers, all these small equipment that we can use for our agriculture, if it is available, farmers can go there and hire them. If those farmers that can buy them can buy at subsidized rate, if the government want to subsidize, if they don't want to subsidize it, just give it to the farmer and let them know that this thing is given to you on loan. You, instead of paying outrightly, let's say it costs 100 naira, instead of paying outrightly, you can say, okay, this 100 naira will be paid in 3 months, we'll be paying in 3 years, we'll pay in 2 years. The farmers will know what is working for, and this will allow us to produce very well for the state, even for Southwest, like we normally advocate. Thank you.
Let us see what your take will be on price control right now in the market, because even with all the agricultural products in the market, a lot of food items are still very expensive. What is your take on this, sir?
You see, let me tell you, the era of price control has gone. Nobody will ask for any price control. The government, yes, let me tell you one thing. Do you know how to control price? One, if the farmers produce more than enough, they will flood the market. The price will come down. That is number one.
Right.
But there are some seasons where farm produce will be scarce. But that season that the farm produce is much and the price is coming down, for the farmers to remain in business, we want the government to have a place where they will call storage. They will buy back these excesses and keep. When the commodities now are not forthcoming as it was used to come from the farm, the government will now release its own that it stopped before into the market, and the price will be stabilized. The farmers will be happy to go to their farm. The populace will be ready to go to the market and buy at a very reasonable price, and everybody will be happy. But when you say control price, if you say the price of tomato is 10 naira per kilo, now if it is not available, if only 10 kilo is available in the market and about 60 people is queuing to buy the 10 kilogram,
Right.
how do you want to control the price? How can you say it's price control? You must give me at the price. The owner, you see, is between demand and supply.
Yes.
So the only way we can really the price is controlled agriculturally in the whole world is just this system of government having a big store where you store fruits, store food items of farm produce to a time when the production will be off. And let me tell you, we have an advantage in Ondo State. The advantage in Ondo State that we can grow throughout the year. We can grow throughout the year. But that is why I said that, look, if the government want to help us, just go to BOA, guarantee loan for your farmers in Ondo State, and you will see what we will do with it. Look, If you want to grow maize throughout the year, it is possible. If you want to grow millet, want to grow what do you call it, pepper or tomatoes or even the like what is it, even the cowpea, we can do it throughout the year. Because once we have the area of where the water, the that is the enabling environment we are talking about, there is irrigation, there is water for us and everything, and then we have this what they call greenhouses. Even when the greenhouses are not many, farmers will still, because when there is water, they can farm, they can be there and do their irrigation, and things will go for them. This is what we are talking about.
Wow. Well, you have said it all. There's no more questions to be asked.
I would like to add one thing. I
Okay,
want the people to look at it, that when we are talking about the farmers are suffering under this normal weather. If you look at it this year, at least thousands of tons of maize was lost.
Wow.
In Ondo State due to climate change. Because when we were expecting the rain did not come. When the rain came, it fell for so much and people ran to the farm and planted. And before you know it, the rain stopped and the whole produce dried up in the farm.
Sir, let me interrupt you.
Now,
sorry, sir. How about irrigation of the lands?
That's exactly. I've said that one before now. That's what I say we can grow throughout the year.
No, I mean, why didn't they apply it when the rain stopped?
The cost of irrigation is too much. No farmer, no one single farmer can go into irrigation that will take care of his farm. The cost of irrigation is much. That is where we are talking. That if the government assists farmers, create dams, irrigation system, we will go there and do our farms. Then look at it. There's another thing that I would like the government to understand. That when we are talking about farmers' losses, those farmers that they are planted this year and wasted, to go back next year will be a big problem for them. Because they have invested so much money. If insurance companies are being put in place that understood agricultural system,
yes,
the insurance will take care of their system. But farmers are not encouraged for insurance, because the insurance people say they did not know what to insure. They are still looking at insurance, and when they are talking about insurance, I insure my cars. That's what they want to insure farm. It is not true, because when I plant maize and the person that planted cocoa, they are not the same crop. They are not planted the same time. They are not yielding the same type of produce. So the insurance people should go into their books and study and be able to make values for each commodity, so that when I insure tomato and there is drought, yes, I know that this is tomato and they know what they can give to me. If I insure pepper, they know what I will get. If I insure maybe cowpea, they should know what. But when you are saying that because I insure that, as I insure my car, okay, my car I cost it 20 million, and then you say okay, you pay so premium for 20 million. When it damages, you give me the premium, that thing. But in agriculture, it's a different thing. You cannot pay premium like when you are paying on a luxury, because yes, farm produce is not luxury. It is to serve the humanity. So the person doing that thing should be considered as somebody serving humanity, not only to look for gain for himself. He's serving the people, because without him in the farm, without being in that sun, people will be hungry in the cities. So they should be regarded as somebody who is serving humanity. So they should be treated that way. That is what I advocate for any government in this state, to please look at it and give us as farmers, and we are ready to work with the government, to be able to partner with the government in any way. If they want to set up any study group, to talk to us, we will tell them our own part of it, what they can do for us and how they can go about it. This will help us a lot to mitigate against food shortage in the state. Thank you very much.
At this point in time, we must say a very big thank you for your time out and your take on this. We just hope that the state government of Ondo State will listen, after watching this, will listen to all your requests, because OSACA is becoming a household name right now, and you're about the biggest agricultural commodity.
You see, let me tell you one thing. When you say you are about the biggest,
okay,
let me tell you, OSACA is the only umbrella body, okay, of agriculture in Ondo State. it was midwife. The formation of OSACA was midwife by the government. Right. And the government want an umbrella that can speak for the farmers, that can coordinate the farmers, that can make the farmers to organize them so that they can enjoy the benefit from the government. Because when I'm talking about what do we call it now, enabling environment,
yes,
we have to organize ourselves to be able to get that thing. Because the government cannot say, okay, because I have a farm in Ogwese, one have in Botako, and you want the government to be giving something from one place to the other. No. Allow the farmers to organize themselves. That's what OSACA wants to do, to organize the farmers so that they can benefit the farmers. The government it will be easier for the government to really reach out to this farmer, and they will produce for the state.
Yes.
Through OSACA. That's what OSACA is doing. OSACA is not doing any other thing. Or everybody individually owns their farms. All commodity associations own their property. Yes. But the umbrella body wants to organize these people, each commodity association, into clusters, into an organization that can benefit both the farmers and the government. This is what we are doing, and that's what OSACA stands for. Yeah. Thank you.
Was it not there this year?
Yeah, it was there. Represented.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, sir.